Hi, I'm Andrew McCutcheon, and you're watching RotoExperts Fantasy Baseball Today with Michael Cardano.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to frown upon Sunday baseball. When I was a kid, there were scheduled doubleheaders. Owners are too greedy to let that happen anymore, and when they do play, it seems like my best fantasy players are all too often being given a day off. Yesterday, I had 4 guys out of my lineup who were being given a day off. I'm curious to find out if many of our viewers experience some of the same frustration. Give me a shout, let me know. And here's somebody who's not frustrated today. Cubs first baseman Anthony Rizzo. The Riz agreed to a 7-year, $41 million contract with club options and escalators that could extend the deal through 2021, increasing the total value to $73 million. I know it's the Cubs, but this time they got it right. Smart deal locking up Rizzo. If you're in a keeper league, that's something you're going to want to do too. Did you draft Vernon Wells this year? If you did, you were in the minority as he started the season on only 31% of rosters, starting on only 11% of teams. Wells finished 3 for 4 with a run, stolen base, and 2 RBI yesterday and is on pace for a .290, 40 home run, 20 stolen base season. His best fantasy season ever. He's still only starting on 78% of fantasy teams, so not everyone is a believer. If you're one of those who thought that Wells was done and have now changed your mind, there's a good chance he's still available. And who has Mets outfielder Lucas Duda? Lucas is on pace to hit close to 40 home runs this season. Nice. Unfortunately, he's also on pace to have less than 60 RBI. We have a call into Elias. I'm not sure that any full-time player has ever had a season where more than 2/3 of his RBI have been the result of driving himself in. But Lucas is determined to try. Orioles starter Chen was forced to leave his start Sunday against the Twins after tossing 5 scoreless innings because of a right oblique strain. We should find out within the next 48 hours whether he'll have to miss any time. His next scheduled start is Friday against the Rays. Albert Pujols has been given an ultimatum of going on the DL or relegating himself to the DH role until the lingering issue with his knee is resolved. Albert, who has also had problems with his feet, is pretty banged up at this point. It'll be interesting to see if he goes on the DL. The Cardinals have placed starter Jake Westbrook on the 15-day disabled list due to elbow inflammation. This is a huge blow to Westbrook owners as he was off to a torrid start, pitching to a 1.61 ERA with a whip of just 1.46. Pirates second baseman Neil Walker, who has been sidelined since April 27th with a laceration on his right hand, will be activated from the DL today. And Curtis Granderson is expected in the Yankees lineup later this week. Mark in Canton, Ohio writes, I saw where the Dodgers are going to bat D. Gordon 9th and the pitcher 8th. Does that mean that they think he's a worse hitter than the pitcher? No, Mark, it doesn't. When second baseman Mark Ellis comes back, he's the number 2 hitter and Carl Crawford hits first. They don't want to hit Gordon 8th because they want his stolen bases to result in runs, not getting stranded in front of the pitcher. Also, if he gets thrown out, the pitcher then starts the next inning at bat. I get it, it's the whole Tony La Russa thing. I didn't like it then, I still don't like it now. But from a fantasy perspective, if anything, it'll help you, because it can only help the runs scored with the top of the lineup hitting behind them. Lots of talk this morning about the Mets placing Matt Harvey on an innings limit. I don't know what to tell you if you own him, really. It's not like the Mets are going to be in contention. And you already see how sensitive teams are about this stuff because even though the Nationals were in contention last year, they still shut Steven Strasburg down. If you're in a keeper league and you have him for a good price, there's no way you can trade him. Just get out of him what you can this season and be happy with that, I guess. For RotoExperts, I'm Mike Cardano.